Oh my goodness. Way to start the show. Welcome. My wife gets here and she just boom smashes into the table here. Welcome. After such a long time. Yes, is it as Patrick was saying, will it be Jeff or a stunt double? I got my razor stubble here for a couple of days, so I think it's me.
He doesn't even know where his razor is.
It's in one of the vehicles somewhere. We've been all over the place, but yeah, who knows who it is tonight. But welcome to the WDWpov Live Stream Show after just about a 2-month.
That's your fault.
Summer height.
It's on you. That is on you.
That is not my fault.
It is on you.
Hey Lily. Hey Holly.
He's just can't get anything done.
Kelly, I can't get anything done. Kelly's out there. Oh my!
I don't even have lipstick on.
We both look like you get what you get. That's what we used to say all the time, right? You get what you get. But welcome to the show. This is going to be a very, very sort of like a very original kind of WDWpov show where we don't know what we're going to talk about, really.
We do know. He just doesn't know.
Oh, man. Yes, Mother's Random Thoughts all summer. Yes, you've been sharing.
Thank you.
You've been sharing a lot of things on Mother's Random Thoughts this summer while we've been sort of doing a lot of stuff. I mean, we've had a busy summer.
So I know it's not Disney, and I'm sorry, but it is. It is John Lasseter.
John Lasseter, yeah, like him, hate him, whatever, you know.
You know, the thing is, I wasn't there. I don't know what happened.
I'm not going to condemn the guy. I wasn't there either, but
you know, he was a creative genius.
Oh yeah,
at Pixar,
no doubt.
And I do feel like, Marcus grew his hair.
Yeah, he'll be here eventually.
Or maybe not. Who knows?
Or maybe not. Who knows?
So,
Jack will probably pop in for a little bit. It's a very loose format show tonight, but we will be talking about some certain things that we mentioned.
So John Lasseter, who was a creative genius at Pixar.
Thanks, Kelly.
And because of allegations, and he did do an apology, but who knows? Because in the Disney world. In the Disney world or in the Disney world? In the Disney world.
Okay, yes.
If they want to have someone retire,
yes,
they offer them great package and make them go away. And so we don't know the story.
Mm-hmm. But John Lasseter is back, not with Disney.
He's been back, but behind the scenes,
right, at
Skydance Animation.
Mm-hmm.
And
oh, cool.
Okay. Hi Steve. Hi Nevaeh.
Yeah,
hi Mary.
Dog. There's Mary. There she is. T9, she told us she wasn't going to be able to make it.
She's a Disney girl in a Disney world. But so on Apple TV.
Thanks for stopping in, T9.
And since nobody pays us to say anything, we can say anything we want.
Pretty much,
so
yeah.
On Apple TV, there is an animated movie called Luck. It just came out last Friday.
It's on Apple Plus, and Apple TV
I
Plus.
love the animation and I love the storyline, and there's really no language.
No, very clean, very family friendly, very family friendly.
No situations, no extreme violence. Although there's, there's slapstick, but it's not real violent. And so it was. It was refreshing.
Good, clean humor.
Yes.
And good, clean fun. So, yeah, sort of like.
Although there are some people who might be offended about the luck thing.
Right.
Good luck versus bad luck.
I, for one, actually don't believe in luck per se. So that's just me. Probably you too, I'm guessing. Probably a number of other.
Yeah, you do. We've been married 37 years.
When you say luck.
Did you get lucky? That was not meant that way.
This is a family show, and she just said, did I get lucky when we got married?
No, Stan's luck. I didn't mean
You
it
heard
that way.
her. You heard her. It's
I
on.
did.
It's on the air.
I meant, are you lucky that?
I am blessed. How's that? I'm
Okay.
very blessed that we met and we got married.
And you didn't get lucky.
We had kids. Well, oh my goodness. This show is already off the rails.
Okay, so Stan says luck is out already. I thought it was coming out next week. No, it is out. And
Nope.
and
Came out what, like
it was
Thursday,
refreshing.
Wednesday, Thursday night, something like that last week.
Yes.
And it is only on Apple TV Plus
Yes.
right now. I don't know if it's going to go to other streaming services eventually.
I did read somewhere that people were saying it may be in some theaters.
Maybe.
There is always someone offended.
Probably in Canada. Canada always seems to put things out in theaters that in the United States are on TV. Like
Okay.
Battlestar Galactica. The pilot episodes were on TV in the United States, but somehow ended up in the theater in Canada.
As it should be.
As it should be.
Sorry, Stan.
No,
Okay.
I mean, I wouldn't mind seeing some of that stuff
Stan's
like that.
saying people that don't believe in luck usually are not very lucky. Now, I believe in blessings. I believe we are blessed.
And I think you can say things in your life, like your voice, your attitude can have an effect on
blessings.
Right. I mean, if you're a negative person, if you are constantly looking at things on the wrong side of things, you
Okay.
probably will
So-
tend to lean that way, and that's what's going to happen.
So here, T9 doesn't believe in luck. She failed to win the $1 billion dollar lottery last week. And you probably are lucky you didn't win because,
Did you hear how much they took from that person?
well, first of all, since the person
They did
opted
the lump
for the
sum.
cash,
They did the lump
so
sum.
it was less than 1.2 billion. And then once the government took their share,
Mhm.
that poor person only got $434,000.
million.
I'm sorry, 434 million.
million.
I meant that.
Million dollars.
434 million. Now, if you thought you won 1.2 billion and you came home with 434 million, that would seem like you didn't come home with a lot.
Right, but I think I would be happy with 430 or 440 billion or million dollars.
I would just
Heather's
be so
out there.
upset.
Nice to see you.
I would
Heather.
be so upset.
I would be a little.
I would be upset. Like, what
Okay,
what
here's the
could
thing.
you do with 700 million versus 434?
Right, I could do a lot
I would-
more. with
I
that.
would blow through it so quickly.
Mary's hoping that she'll be
Lost
blessed
the
at
big
bingo
odds
tomorrow
tomorrow
night.
night.
We hope so too, Mary.
Well, here's the problem. If you don't take the lump sum,
And you're older, what happens to the money? Can you pass it?
I don't
Can it be passed to your kids?
I don't know. And the thing is,
Because if
what
it's only
if-
you get so
what
much
if-
per month, and then you get hit by a bus the next day, what happens?
or what if the annuity, like all of those funds are gone and you don't get a million more? I don't trust it.
400 million doesn't buy what it used to.
No,
That's
it
right. It
doesn't.
doesn't.
It's the inflation. Look
It's-
at the price of eggs and gas. Come on.
It's like petty cash nowadays. But yeah, it's like, okay, so the person got that amount of money. That's a pretty good amount of money.
They could have
But
taken a trip to Disney,
yes, they could. Even that person,
a couple trips to
I
Disney,
think they can still afford it.
and they could have bought a house in Golden Oaks.
They probably could do that. They probably could even afford to go to, the Galaxy's Edge special hotel thing,
couple times.
A couple times, maybe. But here's the thing: who is the one who always wins the lottery? Think about this: who always
Always wins.
the lottery?
It's not me.
Always the government. They cannot lose. They will always win the lottery. So just think about
Okay,
that.
taking cash option after taxes, we would only have 10 million to spend each year for the next 35 years.
See,
That's
so I don't know.
that 10 million isn't a whole lot.
Lump sum sounds a little better.
It goes
then.
quick.
Yeah.
And the thing is, we do believe in giving to our local church, and so
That's a good way to look at it, Mary. You don't win at bingo, it's a donation.
so we're going to be giving money to charity and our church, and that's another big percentage off the top.
Yep.
We
Yeah.
would be left with 400 million.
Yeah. So we're not sure, Steve. It sounds like from what T9 is saying, I don't know. It's a you want to maybe look at that next time you are paying for a $1.2 billion lottery.
That doesn't happen. Groceries will take the prize money pretty fast.
Yeah, well, Pat would be happy with even 1 million. See, he's not greedy. He's not greedy. So he's, yeah, and
But I have to stamp up.
yeah.
Well, and surprisingly, I did just run into someone tonight who said they are going to Disneyland Paris.
Okay. I wonder what the dollar exchange, maybe it stretch even further.
No,
even further.
It is less expensive than Walt Disney World.
True. And so is Disney Tokyo Sea,
Yeah.
and
So,
whatever. But yeah, Tina said, yeah, it's not her. It's always not her. And look out if at 87,000. Oh yes.
Scenarios. Okay, so we're getting political here.
Yeah. Like I said, this show is going to be weird. It's going to be out there.
Stan says in Canada we don't pay taxes on winnings.
Do they have a $1.2 billion lottery in Canada?
I don't know.
Do they? I don't know. They might have
He says including lottery wins.
That's pretty good. I think maybe it's time to move to Canada.
No.
No.
They have cold weather there.
We don't play the lottery enough to make it worthwhile.
T9 says she doesn't have another 25 years. Yes, you do.
Oh, come on. Don't talk like that. Oh my
He
goodness.
asked me to buy tickets and I bought the wrong ones. Okay, Mary. We did not. I didn't buy a ticket. Did you buy a ticket? No, we didn't buy one ticket. So we knew we weren't getting any of that money.
I know. We'll wait till it's 1.5 billion. Then I'll play it. That's the way I do it. 434 million to invest right.
Okay,
you
so
probably could make up for that loss.
I would be buying Tootsie Roll.
Tootsie Roll stock. Yes, this lady has.
It's the
How
only.
much do you have? Like $10 in Tootsie Roll stock?
No, it's more than that.
How much is it?
I don't know.
50, 100, something like that.
No, not that. Probably 25, 30.
$30 in Tootsie Roll stock.
But it's my only stock that consistently it pays dividends. I get like 12. I get like 12 cents a quarter.
Oh,
it pays dividends, and it is when everything else is tanking. It's not tanking. Tootsie Roll.
Tootsie Roll just stays up there for some reason. But here's the thing. Yeah, Stan, same thing. If I'm going to go buy a lottery ticket, I want to make sure it's the winning ticket. It's not worth it if it's not the winning ticket. Disney ticket prices have gone up some crazy amount. Yeah, again.
And here's what I wonder, and I do.
Again.
Okay, so when I get online,
you Stan's address one.
So when I get online, there are people that do this with government contracts and stuff. They
won't let us in either, T9. They look at us and say, "Head back, get out of here."
So when I get on the Disney website, and I do wonder this, when I get on the Disney website, before I really can even get a quote, I have to log in.
Yeah.
So they know who I am.
Mm-hmm.
I do wonder if they play around and offer better deals to other people than they're offering to me because they think we can afford it.
That's right.
I don't know.
Pat's saying the problem with winning that much is you gain a lot of relatives. They just come out of the woodwork, come crawling out. So I don't know.
Okay, so you
George,
have to have the money to buy the stock.
Yeah, that's a problem. We need the money so we can buy the stock, George, so that way we can do something with it. But Disney stock, it was inflated during COVID. I know that happened. Then it tanked. Now it's starting to come back a little bit.
We, for those of you who don't know, we have 5 children, and now we have 5, almost 6 grandchildren.
6 grandchild coming in about 2 weeks. 2 weeks. That's 2 weeks. 2 weeks.
I know. So if we had 2 children, we'd be filthy rich.
Or just filthy, one or the other.
Stan said, I wonder that all the time. Do they give better prices to someone that never went before to hook them? Or if there's people in certain areas of the country that don't travel as much to Disney to get those people, because
I did just see something today about Disney Plus. If you have Disney Plus, there's some 25% discount
till September 30th.
And it's at select resorts.
Yeah, try to find it. Okay, so we won $12. I took the ticket back to the station and told the clerk he sold me a faulty ticket. His comeback was, "You asked for a winning ticket. If you wanted the big pot, you should have been more specific."
Well, 1, 2. Now, if you had put the decimal point, added some zeros, and put that would have been 1.2 billion. There just aren't enough zeros on that ticket. It probably got cut off at the printer somewhere. And that's what happened.
Okay, so Mary, children do cost a lot, and that's
Yes,
you know
do.
when
they're fun, they're worth it. I'm not going to say we're not turning any of them back in for a rebate or anything.
rebate like you could. So Marcus, when he was younger, we were shopping, and he had asked about, I'm using the Disney Plus discount next week.
I was just pointing.
He asked about something, about why we didn't have something. I think he was asking about why we didn't have bushes in our front yard. And
who was that?
Marcus, when probably about 10 years ago. And I said,
it only costs like feed and clothe them. Yeah.
And I made the comment that, some people have bushes. We have 5 kids. And Marcus, in his infinite wisdom, said,
what did he say?
Well, it was something like the children are better than bushes.
That was it? I thought it was something more deep.
But that's the truth. I mean, children are better.
Children are better than bushes. There you have it. Another piece of wise information you just picked up on the WDWpov Live Stream Show.
What have we been up to?
Yeah, thank you, Mary. We
no
never
vacations.
We didn't really even do a proper introduction for the show.
Is that the proper introduction?
That's how you do it. You got to do that. Okay. And you got to show the whiskers. See, look at all these whiskers. Look at that.
I was hoping they didn't see mine.
Yours are fine. Yours are good. But yeah, so welcome to the WDWpov Live Stream Show. This is Jeff, and you are Patty. Marcus and Jack are downstairs right now. I think, are they eating right now? Are they doing something? They're doing something. But welcome to the show. We really appreciate you guys being here. I mean, we took 2 months, almost 2 full months off.
And did nothing.
I mean, if we went back, and that's what we want to talk about, just sort of what's been going on in your summer. Have you done anything
I didn't get a haircut. I don't know if you could tell that. That's why my hair's on my face.
Anything interesting? We do have some giveaway information we're going to be talking about during the show as well. We won't make you stay till the last 5 minutes of the show.
Why not?
I don't know. We'll try and talk about it before then. But
we could say we'll give a secret word, and if they know the secret word,
that's not part of the giveaway. But that would be a good idea. But yeah, so I mean, it's been a very busy summer. We can't turn the kids back in. I don't think that works.
No.
Yeah. So what have we been doing? I don't know. We're trying to figure it out.
State Fair,
Jack. Now, the last episode we did, interestingly enough,
was Jack with his speech.
Was Jack in his speech, right? And so,
$189 later. Oh my goodness.
Gaston. Thank you, Mary. Thank you for that.
Thank you.
I didn't want to interrupt. I was being polite. See, Mary, I was being polite. She was talking. I did my drink.
Mary asked a question about bushes.
That's very, very refreshing. About our husband's better than bushes. I hope so. I've been around for 37 years. We're almost on 38.
Horses are better than people.
I thought the song was "Horses Are Better Than People." Yeah,
was it horses?
Was it horses? I think it was horses. Yeah, I think it was horses.
Who sings that?
Stan, give us that hint again. I know
horses are better than people. Was it horses?
Pretty sure it was horses.
Wasn't it from Frozen? Was it from Frozen?
Yes, Mary, 817 doing an intro. Exactly. Horses must be way better than bushes then if they're better than people. That makes perfect sense. And I absolutely.
Oh, my hair looks super sleek. I've been getting
Mary, 42 minutes. So GCT starts.
Heather.
Oh, Heather.
Oh,
Well, that's
well,
good
that's
news.
good.
Boy, I started the first work, so I lost a job and got one new one yesterday. So,
Well, he was out much less than you were.
yes, he was. Thankfully for that. But we're glad to hear he started a new job, and we hope that works out.
The secret
really well.
word is people are better than bushes.
That could
Children, it's children.
Children are
okay.
Something's
no,
better.
T9, you also went to this Ohio State Fair.
Yes. Now T9, and I'm going to embarrass her a little bit here.
Oh, she can't see us. I mean, she could see us, but she can't like.
I'm going to embarrass
her. She
her
can't
for a
reach
second.
out and smack you.
T9. Okay, so we started. Last show we did was Jack doing his Beauty and the Beast
horses
speech. What is it actually?
It's reindeer.
Reindeer are better than people.
I said Frozen.
Yeah, that's it. That's it, man.
Okay. So Jack did his speech on a local level, a county level, and he was. They sent him to state.
They sent him to state. So we got to go to the Ohio State Fair, where he was going to do his speech again in front of some different judges. It's a bigger room, bigger crowd of people around, so a little noisier and stuff. But so he was doing that. Now, interestingly enough, Patty was doing a promotion for the Ohio State Fair, so they sent you some free tickets to give away, and T9 was the winner of 4 tickets. Well, as it turns out, she lives about 2 hours away from the fair. We live about 2.5 hours away from
different
the fair.
directions.
Different direction, completely opposite directions. But she decided she was going to meet us
at the fair.
At the fair.
And she watched Jack's speech.
Pretty much just to come and see Jack. Yeah, she came for 2 hours to get there. Got to the fair. Watched Jack, which was, all told, maybe the whole thing about a half hour. Well, no, his speech is about 12 minutes, but as far as getting ready and and all that, we got to see T9 for a little bit.
And then she wouldn't even let us take her to dinner.
Well, we wanted to take her to dinner, and she's like, "No, I got to go home, Dad. Make dinner."
She had Domino's pizza.
Yeah. They just gotten back from Texas.
Do you want to tell her where we went that night?
Oh no, T9. If you find out where we went that night, whoo, you missed out. But T9, thank you for being there.
Yes, thank you.
Thank you. I know Jack may or may not get all that was involved with you coming to see him that day, but we do, and we
appreciate it.
We do. We appreciate that.
So there was the 4-H judgings, and in the summer I say I can't wait until school starts. And my kids aren't going to school. They're home. But it's a much calmer time after the summer. We're always so busy and we never go anywhere. We don't really. I mean, I wanted to take the kids.
Just keep talking.
I wanted to take the kids to the Butler Art Institute, which is
that this was a safe thing we could do from here to T9.
So I wanted to take the kids to the Butler Art Institute. We still haven't gone.
Are there pictures to prove this? Yes, there are.
So
I don't think I have them on my computer to show you, but go ahead, keep talking. I'm gonna prove it. I'm gonna prove it.
And where's my phone? Maybe if I looked at my phone.
And these weren't great pictures. See, this happened when so we saw Mary and Steve and Nevaeh for the first time ever. We were at Disney. We were at getting ice cream at the Yacht Beach Club. And we sat and talked and had fun and
never took a picture.
Well, no, I did. I took a few random sampler type, quick little pictures, but we never took a picture where we were all together. And it's like, really?
When I am with people, I'm a bad picture taker. When I go, when I went to the Ohio State Fair, I took lots of pictures because it was work related.
Here we go. This is proof. Now it may not come out real good on your screen because the greenery in the background is looking like the screen here, but that's there we are. Here we are with T9.
Okay, so June 4th, our granddaughters, all 5 of them, had a dance recital.
And even a little bit of a hug there with T9 and Jack. So it was a good
And
day.
it was
a
really
good day.
hot.
Oh man, was it hot.
So
yeah.
that's why I said June 4th, our granddaughters had a dance recital.
Okay.
We did that.
Yeah, we never did, Mary. Never got a really good picture.
Next
trip.
And mid-June, June 15th. June 13th, Jack had his speech.
Oh, T9, could you text those? I think text. Do you have? Yeah. Could you text those to Patty? Those pictures.
Does she have my
from the presentation?
I don't know.
I don't know either.
On June 14th.
If you do it through Messenger.
Should I show them my salad from June 14th?
Oh yeah, that's going to be all. It's going to disappear.
That's my salad.
Too much green.
I know.
But yeah, T9, if you could send those pictures, I know if you do it through Messenger, I think it reduces the picture quality. You know what? You could send them to if you think about it. Text is better. Yes. So text is better. Or if you want to email, you can email it too. And I'll give this email out because it's our official. It's Jeff, Jeff, at WDWpov.com. Simple enough.
June 18th, 4-H Club had a bake sale. So, when I am.
Oh, we're still going. Yeah, Messenger, ruins.
I'm the head 4-H advisor. So, all these judgings, all of these events, I'm at, whether our kids compete. A lot of times we're at things.
Mm-hmm.
And the bake sale, there's preparation beforehand. And so we. What else do we do? I'm looking through my pictures on swimming in the backyard.
Swimming in the backyard. We went swimming. I went swimming. I swim with
We
Jack.
still do school too.
I swim with Jack. Yeah. She's doing some school during the summer with Jack. It's mostly just me and Jack go swimming. Sometimes
Marcus's graduation party.
I was getting to that. Yeah, sometimes his nieces, sometimes one or two of his brothers will go in the pool. Boy, the picture just went woo. There we go. Focus back. There we go.
I mean, there really is nothing.
Yeah. So graduation party. That's a big thing.
Yeah.
So Marcus had his graduation party in July, right?
Yeah.
It was mid to late July. It was fun in a way because, it was fun altogether, but one piece of it that was fun for me is that I got to go through very old pictures. I was trying to put a slide presentation together that we could have running during the graduation party. And I'm seeing these pictures of Marcus when he was little and like his first time at Disney. And then, Jack, his first time at Disney and the two of them there. And, but the thing was, I'm going through these pictures. You know what I'm going to say?
No.
Oh. I'm going through these pictures.
My wife used to weigh less.
I'm going through these pictures.
I don't know what you were going to say.
I'm going through these pictures. And there were so many Disney pictures. I'm like, I can't put all these Disney pictures up here. People are going to be like, okay, what else do you guys do? There were a lot of Disney. No, there were beach pictures and there were pictures around here, pictures at the fair, pictures of our, the goats and the pigs they've raised over the years and things like that. But the
other thing we did do is at the end of June, I had COVID.
Oh yeah, you had COVID.
I had COVID. The rest of my family did not.
It passed by the rest of us.
Except our adult children had it too. So yeah, he does get it, honestly. I don't know which one of us is worse.
Well, here was the fun part. Okay. Case in point, Gaston. Yes. This was funny. We're jumping around here. Not because we don't do this normally, but yeah, anyway, T9 just reminded me of something. So, when you're getting judged, typically you do your speech. His speech was supposed to be between 10 and 12 minutes. I think he hit around.
I did a pretty good job.
I watched the clock and I tried to slow the slides down just a little bit to keep him on pace. And I think it was like 10 and a half minutes or so. He was done with his speech. Then he says, I hope you like the presentation or something like that. Thank you. Are there any questions? Okay. And then what's supposed to happen is
They ask him questions.
Yeah, usually if there are people in the audience that might have a question, they'll ask. And then judges will typically ask at least one question just to try it out, see how the kid does. She asks him a question. I don't even remember exactly what it was, but she asks him a question about something about the movie or something. And what does Jack do? Have you seen the movie yet? Have you seen Beauty and the Beast?
He puts his hands down
and
on
he's
the
like,
table
he's like leaning forward to the judge and looking.
He's not going to tell her an answer to her question if she hasn't seen the movie.
You don't typically have the person ask the judges questions, but he starts drilling them about.
Can we start?
Which movie?
Winnie the Pooh.
Oh yeah, could do a Winnie the Pooh one.
Winnie the Pooh.
We can make that another regular. That's good. But it was funny. So he starts asking the judges questions, and you should see the movie. You should see this movie. He's telling them about it.
I want to know what Steve said. Our local 4-H fair was last week. A local farmer and a group of people got together, paid $20,000 for the blue ribbon cake. We don't do that. That's not something we do.
Well, not for the blue ribbon cake. Now, some people have paid that kind of money for like a steer, or a Grand Reserve pig or something like that. But that's a lot of money.
State
How
Fair,
many slices is that? How many slices of
the
cake?
Ohio State Fair.
It's a lot per slice.
Did bring in record.
CGI. She asked him what CGI was. That's right.
Which I'm like, some adults don't know what CGI is.
He knows it's live action, but he didn't know what the abbreviation meant.
Well, and the thing is, he just hears us all. Everyone says it's either the animated or
live action.
CGI. Yeah, CGI. Yeah. So, but tonight we had for 4-H we had a chop challenge.
Oh.
And we were supposed to have so many kids, and that's the committee that I sit on.
They chopped, like the show.
The show.
The cooking show. And so you have people do certain competitions and then see who makes it to the next level.
They didn't have a lot of kids. A lot of kids dropped out because this is the first year we've done it. And I think they were scared, and so didn't know what to expect.
Yeah, I don't think it's been publicized as well.
Well, no, they had kids signed up, but then some kids dropped out.
But maybe explaining exactly how it's going to work, things like that.
So I very last minute called him and said, "Can you bring Jack?"
5:45, she calls me up and says, and she's at this thing already. She says, it's 6. Can you bring Jack? And Marcus can help. I'm like, okay.
So they did a pretty good job together.
Did they?
Yeah, the judges were impressed with Marcus's salad. Now, Jack obviously can't win the chop challenge.
Yeah,
but
not if
he did. He cut the lettuce up. He was given a head of lettuce and he cut it up. I don't think at home he would have ever cut lettuce.
No, probably not.
And now that Marcus is done with school, because that was my focus the past couple of years, getting Marcus done with school. There are things we're doing. And so we've spent a lot of time this summer doing goofy things that don't amount to anything. But we got Jack he's never been formally diagnosed. Our family doctor has diagnosed him, but as far as a formal
officially
paper that we can then take to the state, and he will be 18 in October, and we have to apply for guardianship. So getting
so
him
we have
diagnosed,
to have all the I's dotted and the T's crossed.
I
and
had
everything
to get
officially.
I had to get a background check, get fingerprinted. I have to,
which is funny because we get background checked almost every other year for 4-H because
I was just background checked this year.
Yeah. So, but they wouldn't take that. They had to get another one.
It has to be within 3 months or something.
Yeah, is that what it is?
Yes, okay. Because in the past 3 months.
Because you could have been on a criminal rampage in the last 3 months.
Yeah.
I know you. You got to watch this lady.
So, so that's our days have been filled with a bunch of random.
Computer generated.
Well, thank you, Lori.
See, always good to have the crowd out there.
I had mentioned I had COVID. I was the only one that had it. So, and then I think afterwards I was really run down.
Oh, it took you a while. Yeah. You weren't 100%.
I mean, I was only sick for 2 days, but I was run down.
Yeah.
So.
But it was great. I mean, not that you got it, but the fact it was great that you got COVID. No, it was great that none of the rest of us in our immediate family got it. You know, me, Marcus, or Jack, which I was shocked because when I got it back in 2020,
you gave it to all of us.
2021 in April 1st, I got diagnosed with, I got tested positive 2021. And that was back when it was the nasty stuff, when it was more of the Delta thing, and it hit you harder than the newer variants. But when I got it, everybody got it. I shared. I wasn't selfish like you.
Okay, she says
shared.
2 days. Well, here's the thing. I had a temp for 2 days, and the thing is, my family let me lay on the couch.
Yeah, see, we were like, if we're going to get it, we're
take care of me.
Oh, come on, we took care of you.
I think you thought I just had a headache.
Well, you did pretty good. You did.
I did pretty good not bothering anyone.
Mary says she was miserable and had it.
Just doing the W-2s is miserable.
That's miserable in itself. I don't care if you're sick or not, but that's like a double whammy there.
Okay, so Disney stuff. We have not done any Disney stuff.
Well, I mean, Disney.
We did go see Lightyear. When was that?
When it came out. The day it came. Actually, we saw it the day before, 2 days before it came out, because they had like a special preview day, like I think Tuesday of that week. And I wasn't impressed. I mean, I'm not upset that they didn't have
Heather,
Tim Allen.
This is important.
Tim Allen could have done it, and I think it still would have been just as bad.
This is important. Okay, so I have raised this child for 18 years, and now they're concerned about me.
Oh, yes.
Yeah. Heather says the process of getting the court to give us guardianship of Gregory. Every year, you have to fill out papers and send a check, or they put a warrant out for you. So I have to do a 6-hour course.
Yeah.
Before I can apply.
That's right. But you're right. I mean, 18 years practically we've had this kid. 18 years. And I'm going to do this right for Marcus because he'd get upset if I didn't. They couldn't care less what was going on the 18 years we've had him. But now all of a sudden he turns 18, and all of a sudden they're like concerned. And
so Mary's ugging Lightyear.
Lightyear. Yeah, I wasn't thrilled with it. I think the story was
Mary said Andy did not leave that movie wanting a Buzz Lightyear. He wanted socks. Absolutely.
There were so many holes in the plot. There were holes in the movie placard thing that they had. They had, for the movie, the intro, whatever you call it, the poster, poster thing. They had Andy sitting, first off, he's sitting by himself with all his toys around him, taking up like 3 or 4 seats. First off, the theater was crowded. You're going to let some kid take up all these seats? Did he pay for all these seats?
For his toys.
For his toys. Nope. No mother. Nope. Nobody around other than him. And then they had the green aliens with him. Now, wait a second. The green aliens were after. He got them from Pizza Planet way after the movie. The other thing, and I don't want to get off on this subject too long, but the other thing is, okay, so he had all the toys there together, except Buzz, obviously, because they hadn't come out with the Buzz Lightyear toy yet. But you got all the toys there, Andy and everybody, all the gangs there, including the aliens, which didn't make sense. And they're watching the Buzz Lightyear movie. They see Buzz Lightyear toy come to their house, and they're like, what's this? They have no idea. Did they have short-term, long-term memory loss or something? I don't know. It's like they just completely forgot. Maybe they were in toy mode, and when they're in toy mode, they can't take any input.
That doesn't make sense.
I know it doesn't make sense. So many plot holes, though. It was bad. Anyway.
Pat Patrick said he had COVID and never knew it.
Oh, okay. It showed up on a blood test, but he didn't even know he had it. That's probably the best way to have it. Let's see. Yeah.
We're able to waive the course because we are his legal parents.
So are we. Maybe we can get it. I don't know.
Well, and so there's a 6-hour course and then 3-hour refresher.
Exactly, Mary.
That movie would not. Yeah, absolutely.
What goes on in that movie would never have been in that movie. So it's like, it's just not realistic. It's just not realistic for us to believe.
They had artificial insemination in space. Yeah, they never really explained how that happened, did they?
Oh, man. What's George saying here? As a fan for the last 24 years, yeah, sad lack of talent. It is. And that's why she had mentioned this earlier about
Luck.
The movie called Luck.
With John Lasseter.
John Lasseter is one of the producers, and he sort of
he's working at Skydance Animation, and it's really funny because I had not thought of John Lasseter for a long time.
Yeah,
and about 2 weeks before Luck came out, I was sitting there thinking, I wonder what John Lasseter's doing. I haven't heard from him. I did not. And I don't, when a movie's coming out, I don't research movies a whole lot. I want to go into them without knowing a whole lot. Well, I have this thought, I wonder what he's doing, because I really miss that talent at Pixar. We are, and we've talked about this a lot since he's been gone.
And again, I'm not going to condemn him one way or the other. He might have done some things in his personal / work life that,
or he could have been accused of things because they wanted to get rid of him.
I don't, whatever.
People might have wanted to get rid of him because he would not do.
I'm not going to go.
We don't know.
But he definitely was a talent.
He was not tried.
Right. He was not tried in an actual court. But again,
he was just tried in the people's court of social media. And I do have a sister who's a criminal defense attorney, and so when I hear somebody being accused of something, that means nothing to me.
Yeah,
nothing.
And so anyway, the other thing that was cool about the movie Luck, John Ratzenberger does a cameo in it. He does a voice cameo.
Yes,
like the old days with Pixar. I mean, it used to be he was in every Pixar movie. And then like the last year or so, it's sort of hit or miss.
Okay. So Stan said the poster is not, but here's the thing.
No, I was going to say plot hole is, for the poster, was not the right term. But there are plot holes in the movie itself that the story of the movie it just didn't grab me. It just wasn't that good. And then the whole time, traveling forward in time thing. I mean, I get that, but then, so every time Buzz Lightyear would travel, the way they're making it sound, to get from any decent amount of space to another decent amount of space, he would have to travel forward in time. And as we all know, that doesn't happen in the cartoon series and other things. He can go from one part of the galaxy to another and not have this time travel issue going on with it. So, I mean, there were different little pieces of the movie that just didn't seem to fit. But the poster, even though it wasn't part of the movie and not a plot hole per se, it had a lot of things in it that they overlooked.
Mary said, how that happens, but it was, I don't know.
I think it was maybe about having babies. I don't know.
Oh. And the thing is, I don't know, Heather, I don't know if it's, a local court thing.
The movie was confusing and complicated.
Yeah, no,
but so is a guardian.
Heather said, see about getting away.
So is getting a guardianship.
Yes.
That's confusing and complicated.
Yeah, we got to get that stuff.
Anyway, it's already almost 8:45. And I said I wasn't going to make them wait till the last.
I was going to.
Oh, my goodness. My goodness.
I'm like that. The movie is dumb. Buzz is a toy. Leave it alone.
Yes,
And
yes.
and the thing is, we all came to expect, and I feel like I say this, when we first went to Disney, we were very impressed with
Mhm.
Magic Kingdom and
Yes.
Epcot,
And
but it
Epcot.
was new to us.
Mhm.
It was in the 80s.
Well,
But
back
the
then,
food
Epcot
was
the
bad.
food was yeah.
The food was bad.
It wasn't great. Now they didn't
Then
have
they got-
nearly the number of high quality sit down
yes.
restaurants either back then. Most of it was either quick serve. I mean, back then it was like some of the best meals you could get were probably what's the one I'm thinking of in Magic Kingdom, roast beef, stuff like that. In the America,
Liberty Tree Tavern.
Liberty Tree Tavern. Thanks.
Okay.
That would be about probably the best meal you
But
could
they
get.
still were. It was
But it was
still
still,
cafeteria-ish. Everything was cafeteria-ish. And then Disney got really good.
Kingdom food, don't do it.
No, they got really good at
Should have stopped at Toy Story.
Creating an experience, which they wanted it to be a resort where people didn't leave to get food. How many times did I remember the one time we went to Magic Kingdom and left and went to Chili's to eat.
We did.
We went to Chili's.
It was our honeymoon, wasn't it? Or was
No,
that,
it was
the
the
next
next
trip?
year.
The next trip.
It was a
year or two later, I think.
It was
after.
1987.
Something
I
like
was
that.
pregnant.
Were you already at that point?
In 1987?
Well, yeah, I guess you would have been.
Yeah. I remember. I was like.
And it was September again?
That might have been May.
Okay. I was
miserable.
Are you sure
because it
you
was
didn't
hot.
get pregnant on that trip?
No. We have pictures of me being pregnant.
In May?
June, July, August, September, October.
It had only been
November,
like 2-3 months.
Oh, maybe we didn't go. Maybe it was September.
I don't know. It's got to be September. Anyway.
We went when I was pregnant.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
go to a resort if you're going to go.
We went to Chili's to eat.
Yeah, we did. We went to Chili's on that trip. Garden Grill was it, and Epcot. Yeah, it has so changed for the better. Yeah. Garden Grill, other than the fact that it does the rotating thing, the food was, and it's been years since we've been there, but
no, we were there. Melissa and I went.
The characters, meet up is good, but the food's gotten better.
The food got better. Now I'm hearing rumblings of the food and they are streamlining things more. The food not being as good anymore.
The chicken salad. I don't know if that's sandwich or handwich. It could go either way.
It's probably a sandwich.
Was the best meal.
And then things aren't as magical. People are saying things aren't as magical. They've eliminated some of the magic. And I feel like
well, I mean, everything. It seems like you're
Disney
getting nickel
movies
more.
did that too. They had a dry spell.
Mm-hmm. Oh my goodness.
For a long time.
Oh, they definitely had a dry spell.
Between the time Walt Disney died and probably around Beauty and the Beast, Little Mermaid, that time period.
Right.
It was horrible.
It was bad, really bad stuff.
And we are in that period again. But, Disney, wake up.
But yeah.
Somebody do something.
The food options definitely on property much better. George, definitely than they used to be.
Mary says she likes Garden Grill.
That's good.
Okay, so
we got like we got 10, 12 minutes.
Oh,
and we still haven't
Handwich. The bread is in the shape of a cone. See, here's the thing.
That's what I was saying.
Eat bread, so I don't care.
When I saw Handwich, I was like, I was thinking that it might actually be a Handwich.
It's a cone. So you hold it.
Gotcha.
But I can't eat it. It's not gluten-free. I don't care.
No, she's got the gluten-free thing going. But they do, again, Disney does do very good with allergies. Used to do much better.
They used to. They've gotten worse.
What they've done now is they streamlined it over the past 5 years or so now, where they lump in all the food allergies.
Not all the time.
Oh, just about, like no sugar, no gluten, no what are some of the other things that no nuts, no dairy. And it's like, by the time they take out all the stuff, there's also no taste. It's just, hey, give me a piece of cardboard over here. I think I'll gnaw on that for a while.
Okay, are we going to talk about the giveaway?
We have to. We said we were going to. But we have to. You know what I think we need to do?
What?
I think we need to use our imagination.
Sorry?
That was bad. That was bad.
I'm sorry. I love Figment.
I know. Figment's cool. But we do. We have to use our imagination. How's that?
What's your favorite dining option? Anything right now. You know, even when I go out locally, they put bread in my food.
If we get into that story, we're not going to get to the contest at all.
We went out last week, and there was
we got to let these people know what they can do. Okay, we're going to have a contest.
We're going to have fun.
We're going to have fun this week. Okay, so we're going to have a contest. It's for Steamboat Willie,
the popcorn
buckets. So it's both Mickey Mouse and Minnie Mouse, and we did post it. It's in our picture thing, and we will be giving more detail. We'll show the picture better. We also have some, I think, some Joffrey's coffee. I think some mugs, some Disney mugs, and things like that. We'll probably come up with a few other prizes as well. But here's what we're going to do.
T9 is still waiting to find out where we went on Wednesday.
Oh, and he's also, George wants to know what's our favorite dining option. I mean, we like California Grill. We like Morimoto's. Yeah, I know.
Oh,
we like Morimoto's.
Okay, my favorite Disney Springs.
We used to like the Wave. That was the one down at the bottom.
My favorite Disney Springs one is Raglan Road.
Raglan Road,
because I can get fried. I can get fried fish, and I can get onion rings, and I can't get them everywhere.
People are better than
I
bushes.
can't get them anywhere.
This may be a key word we'll have to use for the contest.
Okay, so that is one of my favorite. I do like Liberty Tree Tavern. I do like.
Yes.
I love Figment. I do.
Lily loves Figment.
Figment's cool. We like Italy.
Yeah, Italy's that. It's sort of a sleeper.
And France.
We like France. Chefs de France. We haven't been there for a long time, but we used to do Canada. We used to do the Le Cellar in Canada. But here's a good alternative if you're going for food and wine. Fairly quick and not as expensive option. Go ahead and get the filet medallions in Canada and the cheese soup. It's a good.
I can't get the cheese soup.
You can't get the cheese soup. Can you get the cheese soup minus the bread?
No, the cheese soup.
Filler.
But I can make cheese soup at home. I should make cheese soup at home.
So where did you go on Wednesday?
Where did we go on Wednesday? For dinner.
Wednesday. Oh, Wednesday. Oh, okay, T9.
We just figured.
This was a fluky thing. We just were like, okay, we always go to these, so places after the fair. We found this place in Easton, near Columbus, called Texas de Brazil. It was a Brazilian steakhouse. One kind of meat after another, after another, after another, after another. And somehow I didn't gain weight. I don't know how that happened, but somehow I did not gain weight. So
it was very good.
Yeah,
very good.
But yeah, favorite dining at Disney though. Yeah, we've got so many choices and so many ones that we like there. And they had so many new ones they've added at Disney Springs that we haven't even been able to try yet. Yachtsman's one of our favorites.
We've never been to Flying Fish.
Never been to Flying Fish, but we've been to the Yachtsman a couple times.
And I've always loved the
Yachtsman Steakhouse 71,
1900 Park Fair, the strawberry soup.
Oh yeah, 1900 Park Fair. That's a good character meal, and that's good food too. But yeah, Steakhouse 71, which used to be the Wave. I know, you're making me hungry.
And we don't have anything good to eat in the sauce.
No, what are we going to eat when we're done with the show?
I don't know. Canada
is good. The wine or the fillets and all that. Yeah, food and wine fillets are awesome at Canada. Yeah, we do. We have to figure out some time to meet up at Disney with.
I think she was met at Easton.
Oh yeah, Easton. That would work too. Yeah, we could
Mitchell's Ocean Club.
Because Marcus didn't get to go, and he loves Brazilian steakhouses. So, Mitchell's Ocean Club. Okay. Well, there's a lot of good stuff at Easton. I've only been there a couple times myself.
That's the first time I've
Been
been
to
there.
Dublin a number of times, but Easton I have only been to a couple of times, and it looks like they have a lot of nice options there. Oh, that's one in Pittsburgh too. Okay, cool.
I know 1900 Park Fair still hasn't opened.
I
And
know.
my other
Oh,
favorite.
Citrico's. Yeah, we've been there.
My other
Once?
my
or
other
twice?
favorite besides 1900 Park Fair.
What's that?
And people have complained about it. We love Ohana.
Ohana. Yeah, well, the food is okay.
There were times it was better.
Yeah, the food is okay. The meet and greets are fun, but the food is, to me, it's just okay. There's certain foods that are really, really good, and other stuff that's just sort of Citrico's in September. Oh, Narcoossee's. Yes, we've been to Narcoossee's as well. Citrico's, I think we've been once or twice. Narcoossee's, I think we did once so far. But next to Ohana.
But Kona Cafe.
Kona Cafe.
But aren't they remodeling? Didn't they close for
Probably.
remodeling?
Cat Core had a restaurant at Boardwalk.
We haven't told them. T9 is talking about the bread pudding.
Yes, George. We're near Youngstown. We're about 10-minute drive from Youngstown. We're on the outskirts, sort of near where like 76 and 80 sort of crisscross each other.
We have not been.
Oh, Medina's not that far.
We have not been.
Nice to see you, George.
Ohana since. So T9 says the bread pudding is to die for. I need to make a gluten-free version because I can't have it.
4 minutes.
And
4 minutes.
Have you been to Ohana since COVID?
No. Oh wait.
No, we have not been
for breakfast. Didn't we do it for breakfast?
Oh yes, we
did it for breakfast once. It was either in the spring of 2021.
And they brought me out instead of the bread, the yummy bread they bring in the morning. They brought me out a donut that Marcus said somebody should be fired for even considering.
We got people all over Northeast Ohio watching tonight. That's cool.
That's cool.
That is cool. Nice to see you, Lori. Yeah, Austintown. Austintown is literally about.
You could spit.
You could almost spit from our front yard and get into Austintown.
Spit for a half a mile.
No. Probably about an eighth of a mile. You'd be there.
Okay.
Pretty much. Anyway, we got to talk about the contest. We got 3 minutes left. Okay, so here's the deal. So we got, like I said, we're going to have
the popcorn buckets.
We're going to have some coffee, some cups, mugs, whatever.
And what we're going to do.
And maybe a collection of maybe a few other things that we're going to gather up.
So we will have between now and next Monday. Probably Sunday night.
We'll have the cutoff Sunday night at midnight. Next Sunday night at midnight will be the cutoff for the contest. We're going to post all the details on our WDWpov.com web page. Okay, our website.
That will be up tomorrow.
That'll be up tomorrow. We will post a link to it on our POV group and our POV page. Now, I don't know if some of you are members of the WDWpov
That's
Facebook
if you want
group.
To read the rules.
Yeah, that'll get you the specific rules. But we want to make sure, so we're going to have things like we're going to put some special posts up this week. So you're going to have to keep an eye out on our page and our group. We'll have some things on there that if you share them, you'll get, I think, 5 entries.
I don't know. You came up with this.
Well, like I said, the details will be 5 entries if you share. 1, no, I think we did. Yeah, 5 if you share. 5 if you invite somebody to the group and they join. Now we can see once they've joined, it'll say, it'll say Mary added so-and-so to the group, basically is what it'll tell us. So you get 5 points for bringing somebody into the group. You'll get 5 points for.
He's making it so complicated.
But we'll have all the details. I didn't want to do it this rushed at the very last minute, but you made me do it this way.
How violent he is. He violently shook me.
Jeez. But we'll have so many points for different things. Like if you comment, you'll get some entries. If you like or, one of the emotions, like, love, whatever, you'll get a point for that.
If they love you.
No. And then we also are doing reels. And I don't know if any of you noticed that, like on our Facebook page, we've been starting to do reels. And so anyway, I know we just slammed all that last minute stuff in there, but please keep an eye out on our page. Keep an eye out on the group. We will put a post out there, and there will be in WDWpov.com. In fact, I'm going to go and do. Hold on. I'm going to just put that out there so you have a link. And I might even come back and put some of this stuff like in the description or something, but just please keep an eye out for our page. Keep an eye out for the group, and we will get all the details of the rules will be laid out in an article in this link that I just posted up here, WDWpov.com. It is 9 o'clock. And you know who's starting now? Grand Circle Tour. We haven't been on the last couple of months to really lead into their show, but take a watch their show, Grand Circle Tour. Some good people over there. And then there's also Stan. But I'm sorry.
He's so mean. You are mean.
We always razz each other.
Not say mean things about people. No,
we razz each other all the time. So anyway, if you get a chance, watch their show. It's coming up right now. I'm going to go through the rest of these comments.
Mary says she has to make up fake people.
I'm going to go through the rest of these comments here, just so I, because this is cool. There's some people local here. I just want to take a look here. So,
do we know these people? How do they know us?
So we were talking about Lori in Cuyahoga Falls, lives in Austintown, which again is you could spit to Austintown from where we live. Kelly from Newcastle, so that's about 45 minutes away from us. That's not bad.
Is Kelly in Newcastle, or did she say she went to somewhere in Newcastle?
I don't know, but she says Newcastle, Pennsylvania.
I don't think she's in Newcastle.
Oh, wait a second. Okay, so George is saying their current favorite is Julio. Am I misreading? I'm not even sure. I don't even think I've heard of that one. Am I misreading that? I don't know. Kelly's saying, yes, please figure a gluten-free option to the bread pudding. Yeah, that would be a tough one. That is a tough one.
No, it isn't. You just get gluten-free bread.
Well, then do it. Put a recipe out on a Mother's Random Thoughts. That's my wife's blog, mothersrandomthoughts.com.
Okay, I have to say this.
Wedgwood pizza. I actually went to high school with one of the girls.
With both of the girls.
Whose father started that.
And he
just passed away just about a week or two ago, a couple weeks ago.
And they do have a good gluten-free option.
They do. They've got decent gluten-free pizza.
I want pizza. Can we have pizza?
Let's get pizza tonight.
Thank
you, Lori. Maybe we'll get pizza tonight. We got to eat something. T9 says, we tried all new restaurants last trip, only trip since COVID. We were underwhelmed by most of them, but Skipper's Canteen was the winner. And we've been there and we did enjoy Skipper's Canteen. I'm not sure what the other restaurants were, but yeah, if you don't go to some restaurants that you really like, it can really mess up your trip.
Lori, is it Lori? Lori, yes, Lori. She lives in Austintown, and we don't know her.
We probably have run into her at Best Buy or Sam's Club or Giant Eagle.
But she's friends with Stan Solo, and he lives in Canada. Well, we could spit in her direction.
Add her as a friend then.
She doesn't want to be friends with everyone.
Lori, if you want to be friends with us, go ahead. Add us as your friend.
I think that's who that was. I don't know. I can't tell.
It's got to be.
Yes,
it's got to be. Anyway, we appreciate everybody who was out there watching tonight. Oh, there we go. Grand Circle Tour. Mary's got out there for their show. I just spit tea across the room. That's almost as far as Austintown is from us. That's about the same distance. He's exaggerating.
You cannot spit to Austintown.
Mary, it's been great. Glad to be back and glad to see you were here. And like I said, we'll get the details.
Oh, she lives in Cuyahoga Falls.
Oh, but she used to be in Austintown.
But George was in somewhere. Medina. George is in Medina.
Okay. Yeah. So it was years ago. Now Kai Falls. I like that. So anyway.
I'm not singing.
So 5 points will be for sharing our posts that we're going to be putting out there, and we'll have some special
And
posts.
you know what? I'll try to make the reels interesting enough that you can share them. Maybe Jack will do a dance with the popcorn buckets.
Ooh, yeah. Jack could be displaying the popcorn buckets in one of them. That'd be good. He'd have a good time with that. Just make sure he doesn't drop them. These things are like still in the original packaging from Walt Disney World.
We were going to keep them, but
we're going to make them like part of our set. We're going to put them in behind us in our set, which we still haven't moved to our permanent location set, which is in the room next
because
to
you're
us.
a slacker.
Well, yeah, I'm a slacker. Anyway, so we're going to sing it out. I'm going to sing it out. You're not going to sing, are you? Okay. I'm going to do one more drink.
George says they travel from Medina to Disney every other month for the last 24 years.
Gaston.
Why is George going to Disney every other month for the last 24 years and you won't take me twice a year?
And the more important question, George, we're probably right on your way. Why didn't you pick us up? We'll go in the trunk. You can throw us in a bag.
You can't stick all four of us in the trunk.
Then I guess it'll just be me. So George, next time
you better stay down there.
Next time you're driving by and you're heading down to Disney.
I am not sitting in someone's trunk.
Oh, Pat says he'll be there in 33 days. Oh, Pat, you're killing me. You're killing me. We still have plans for being there in September. The question is, will we be there in September? We have actually 2 free tickets to go to Magic, or 2 free tickets with park hoppers that we have to use by I think December 12th or something like that. They expire. Yeah, we could carpool. That'll work. Yeah, Easton would be a good meetup. That would be a good meetup.
Okay, here's the deal.
Yeah.
It will happen. We will get there this year.
We will get there this year. We thought we were going to do it in September, though. We thought we might do it in the summer. We thought we might even be there when
we actually thought
Pat
we might be there this week. It was this week.
Was it this week?
Yeah, it was this week originally.
I've seen a lot of people doing like day trips this week. You know, like little quick 1 or 2 day trip type things.
We can't do that.
Yeah, I know. But anyway, 86 days. 86 days. And we're
1st of September. That's
such a good time.
Actually, we can't ever do the 1st of September.
Oh yeah, Canfield Fair.
Yeah,
Canfield Fair. We've been doing the Canfield Fair. Our kids have been in the Canfield Fair for, oh my goodness, what, 20 some years, 25 years, 25, 30, between 25 and 30 years now. So,
but I did the fair when I was. Yeah,
summer's bad. That's the only thing is
we've never been there in July or August.
The latest we've been to Disney
is June
3rd or 4th is, I think, the absolute latest we've been there in the summer. And then the earliest
probably September.
Early to mid-September, yeah, is the early or the. So we block out.
It would be really nice.
July and August.
I'm having a big birthday coming up. 58. That's big.
That's a big one. Yeah, that's a big one.
I didn't get to do anything special for 55.
I know, and I didn't get 60. To do anything for 60. We did nothing, nothing, except go to your brother-in-law's 70th birthday. And then when he turns 80 and I turn 70, you know what's going to happen. Let's celebrate his 80th birthday. Woo! Where's Jeff at? Oh, yeah, he's on. Yeah, forget him. Who cares? Who cares?
I'm weary. I am weary. Okay. So go ahead, sing.
I know, I got to sing. September 21st, I think we were supposed to be leaving. About that time.
Yeah.
We were going to be there like the 2nd, the 3rd week of September. And it's sort of like, oh, yeah. Columbiana Fair just ended. Number of fairs kind of over that. But ours ends on Memorial Day. Ours ends on Labor Day.
Look at that. The piece right there.
Thank you very much, George. He says I don't look 60.
What's that hair doing?
I feel young at heart. That's all that matters, right?
Okay.
G9 got nothing. She just worked it. Yeah, pretty sure.
And we thought this. We always took every single one of our children on a trip when they graduated, and I thought Marcus might get to go to the Polynesian, but they jacked up the rates, and there's no great deals. And
well, check out the 25% off.
That's not even. I don't even think that resort's offered. They don't want people who subscribe to Disney Plus getting 25% off.
Oh, those losers. We're not going to get, we'll give them Pop Century.
I'm not even 50 and nothing works.
Oh, Mary. Jeez. Well, let's finish the show as we started it.
Are you what?
I'm not even going to say it. It has to do with luck.
Oh, are
about
you
being
lucky?
being
No,
lucky.
you're not lucky.
Am I going to be lucky? Not in those words.
Know.
Okay. Thanks for watching. We appreciate it. We will be back next Monday night at 8 p.m. Eastern Time. Marcus didn't even make it on the show tonight. We hogged the whole thing. But
Marcus needs a break. He needs a long break.
Yeah, a long break. We've been off for 2 months. He needs a break. Yeah. Oh my goodness.
Marcus has been doing some of his own stuff.
He has his own Marcus Talks YouTube channel. By the way, we're on YouTube too.
Is he really? Is he $700 a night?
Seasons. Oh, Yacht Club 7 a night. That is a deal. That is.
Is that what you're paying?
heck of a deal there. Yeah. I think. Yeah. I think we paid one time. I think I paid for a single night at the Beach Club as an add-on, and it cost me like $500 just to stay there extra night.
That was for my 50th birthday.
It was for her 50th birthday, and we wanted to stick around an extra day. And I said, by golly, let's just do it. That was when I had money. Okay, gang. Thanks for watching. Much appreciated. 4 seasons, $1,398 a night.
So I want to know, is George staying at the Yacht Club?
And he's not. If he is, and he's not taking us, I'm going to be really upset. You could sneak us in. Just sneak us in. We got 2 tickets still for the parks. We can use the tickets. We're getting a little punchy here. Oh my goodness, George, always come on. Okay, so he's got to get it. He's got to take us. He knows where we're crisscross of 80 and 76. We can meet you, or we can even head over. We'll head over to Easton as you go down.
Don't listen to him.
Through Columbus, if you go down through the Columbus area. I'm not sure if you take 77 down. Just give us the route, and we'll meet you somewhere. Anyway, thanks everybody for being with us tonight. Very, very nice to have you all with us. It's, George, I'm glad we do too. We have it much better than most, and no complaints for the most part. I mean, we're happy. We're happy people, and I'm glad you get to do what you like to do. We drive our 40 diesel push. Okay. Yeah, so they got plenty of room. You can fit us in there, no problem.
Okay.
I gotta go. We gotta eat. So thanks again. We'll see you next Monday night at 8 p.m. And now it's time to say goodbye.
I don't sing.
You don't want her to sing. To all our company. MIC. See you real soon. KEY. Why? Because we like you. MOUSC. I'm fuzzing out as we speak.
Okay.
Thanks again, guys.
Good night.
A great week.
No,
good
just
night.
say good night. That's it.
Good night and good night, and have a very magical week.